Bam! The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to a new AXS video, XC, and Breakout. Crypto is talking about it, people are excited about it. Is it real breakout? We're gonna talk about it. Are the lines correct? Because you can see here right now the triangle up here, right? You can see the triangle, and you can clearly see the breakout, right? But we're gonna talk about the lines and what lines mean and why they should be adjusted over time. So let's first of all, this is a very nice pump. We can look at the volume. We have the volume also kicking in. Down here we had a little volume, and up here we had a small volume. But right now we have very big volume. So the confirmation is pretty decent towards the upside. We're also gonna see that this might be some kind of top for right now for today. But let's talk about the line. So you can see this line is hitting this bottom down here very nicely. This stops up here, this stop up here, this, and it is kind of looking good. So once you break this line, of course, everybody's gonna go FOMO into it, and it pumps. That's good and dandy. Now, if you remember, a couple of days ago, 21 down here, I was thinking that this is gonna go and pump, and over here it started pumping and then it crashed on the downside. Now, why did I say that this was actually a breakout over here? Well, we have to go a little bit back in time, and we have to go to around somewhere up here. Maybe, yeah, give or take, somewhere out. And the chart was looking like this. Now, if you look at the chart on this way, creating the line, you would like to use these other bottoms down here, right? You have these very nice tops up here. You can see that line hits this top up here, this top up here. It is legit line, and it is breaking out up here. So of course, when you see this kind of breakout, it does look like some kind of symmetrical triangle breakout. You think it's gonna go up. That's why we always look at the volume or volume when on the breakout. It is some kind of volume, but it obviously it wasn't enough volume for that. And you can see here, once we started going up, if you could just turn it a little bit faster, once we started going up, we kind of crashed back into the triangle over here again, right? We crashed back into the triangle, and then we have to ask ourselves, hey man, was this actually the real triangle? Maybe we tried to get above it, but went back down again. So let's continue looking at how this actually played out a little bit over here. You can see here we went down to the support again, and then we had another breakout up here, and then you must then it was still legit. I mean, the line was still legit, like hit. This was some kind of breakout that failed. You can see down here this this red line down here, this red candle also confirming the line. So the breakout still looked legit, and there was some volume coming in. So was this the real breakout? You can argue that that was a breakout or not. So let's see what happened after that. We went up there, we tried to hold this line, and then we crashed to the downside, right? We crashed to the downside. You can see here we crashed downside, but we are still holding the support on the downside. And now for the third time, we are breaking the line right over here, right? Wow, that exited quickly. So right now, for the third time, we are trying to break this over here at the same place up here. For the third time, you can see this line. That's this candle down here on this breakout was the actual candle where the volume kicked in. It didn't kick in here. Here is like everybody sees that, but the volume kicked in on this candle up here, all the way down here on the breakout. That's when the volume actually kicked in. And you can see, so this line was actually, I think, the most legit line for the breakout. It just used a lot of time to get out above the line. Even this was a breakout, but it went back down. I don't know, maybe because of Bitcoin, and it got found some kind of support and then breakout, because it was on this breakout right over here above the moving averages, above the line, that the volume, this volume up here, kicked in and then continued going to the upside. Now that we have an entire chart up here, it's very easy to go back in time and say, okay man, but look at this, man, look at this. Doesn't this seem more plausible? Like it does seem more legit. Like it does seem more legit because you are hitting some kind of tops, bottoms here, some kind of tops, maybe some kind of top, and here on the breakout, that's when fireworks extend. So is this the correct line? Which line is correct? Now what I'm gonna show is a third option for the line. You're gonna be like, hey man, stop with the goddamn lines, just tell me the targets. Okay, targets are here, 153 and 178. Now for the third line, I'm gonna show you right now. Because it can be a legit line. All the lines that are being respected are legit lines, and they are all gonna be respected. Look at this up here. If you move this up here, you can see here right now that there is some kind of a support here on the line. There is some kind of a no, this one. Was it down here? Which one? Yeah, this one up here. yeah, it is pretty decent, because, you know, support down here, some kind of support, some kind of touch, some kind of touch, some kind of support up here, you know, touch on the wicks, right? Very nice support. And you can see right here, that's the target that we are actually trying to break right now. So you can see we crossed above it, but we are like right above it. Let's zoom in on 5-minute chart and see how it's actually playing out. Above it, below the line, cannot crossed above it, try to hold the line. So it is playing around with the line, you know, and the line might be very legit resistance right now that we are trying to break. So whether we're gonna try to manage to break this today or not, that depends. But right now you did see that there are several ways to draw one line. All the lines are more or less legit, depending on how far you come into the chart and you know, how many weeks you get and stuff like that. But the first line that I think that went something like this up here, I think that was the most legit line. But unfortunately, it had 2 fake outs. I would call them fake outs. I would call them fake outs. And right now, you know, this big one up here, did actually break out. But we are coming to this horizontal support right now, where we are getting a little bit stopped. Now we did pump 9% today. So will this go today? I'm not quite sure. I don't know if you can you know, pump today all the way up here to 153. So some kind of consolidation might happen on the small time frames down here, maybe during the day, and then maybe we're gonna pump today, maybe not. But I think, you know, some kind of consolidation might happen before we continue pumping, I think. Now don't blame me if we pump like 50% today, like that can happen as well, right? Anyways, guys, very nice breakout, definitely good enough for me. 153 up here, 178 after that. Those are two targets that I see for AXS right now. Come back tomorrow, maybe we're gonna know a little bit more, maybe we're gonna have some nicer lines tomorrow, you know. If you like the lines, hit the like button. If you wanna, you know, support the channel, hit the subscribe button, because, you know, trying to pump the numbers to 50K. And if you wanna join a nice community of well-rounded, mature adults doing crypto and watching the Bitcoin Daily Show every single day, you know, where we do like rank 100 coins up and down every single day, check out the Patreon link down below. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.